Do people really think I'm that dumb? Well, or maybe I'm just bad at jokes, or maybe both. Hey guys, welcome to the review show. My name's Austin. Black Widow starring Scarlett Johansson. And finally, freaking after seeing Iron Man 2, we get a Black Widow movie. Ah, man, freaking, I can't wait to see what else they do with the character. Oh wait. In 2021, we get Black Widow. And I'm honestly, I was excited for this movie. But at the same time, I had my suspicion. Well, I guess it wouldn't be a suspicion, but I didn't have that much expectation because I know going in it wasn't gonna have like the tension of all the other Marvel movies that and so it's just like, because going in, nothing bad's gonna happen to any of the characters. I mean, besides certain like the side characters, like maybe something could happen to them. But it's like you're not gonna kill them off. You're gonna need them so you can have something to remember of Black Widow, and so you just know going in what is gonna happen. Like the second that you think of it, it's like that's gonna happen, and so and that's where Marvel is basically going now these days. Like as soon as you or unless it's WandaVision, but besides that, when you think of something, it's gonna be that. Like you're just right, and that's what I'm afraid of for Marvel. Is that it's just gonna go down. It's just slowly gonna go downhill, not drastically. It's just like it's gonna get repetitive so fast because even though there's so much stuff you can do, like there's so many comic books and all of that, but Disney is Disney. And you already can see and feel how the MCU movies are starting to go, especially in the sequels that they do with other characters that are not really that much interesting, like Ant-Man and the Wasp. Even though I really like the first Ant-Man movie, but Ant-Man and the Wasp was like, there. And same thing with Guardians of the Galaxy. I love the first Guardians of the Galaxy, but in the second one, it just felt repetitive, and with the jokes, it felt like there was no stake at all. And that's what Black Widow is. It's like a lot of funny jokes, great action, great set pieces, but what's the story? What's the purpose of this movie besides we have to make it because people want it? And after we basically see her the people that responded to my story, I know it's a joke. It's calm down. I mean, like it's like it's a little too late, especially after Endgame. If this came out after Civil War, because this takes place after Civil War and between Infinity War. If this came out after Captain America: Civil War, this would have been fine. I honestly would have I think this is a great movie, but this just feels like filler. It's just because I don't think anything's gonna come back from this movie into the next movies. I mean, like there's stuff in here that they can do, but it's not gonna have like a big impact like with Loki. Like they've been promoting and hard going on Loki, and you can see it in the production and all that, and the energy in that show. And it's just amazing, and Loki has so much stuff to do with the next stage of the MCU that it's just the first Marvel movie after 2 years in theaters, it's like we just want it because for the sake of money, and we need an MCU movie now, but it's just like I don't know, it just lost that tension, and there was I'm not disappointed by the movie. It's just okay. Overall, action's great. I like the stunts. I always wanted a Black Widow movie because it would just remind me. It's just like Jason Bourne or James Bond or something like that. Because combine those two movies together with Black Widow, boom. But it feels like it's done worse because there's there's scenes of action where you can't really tell what's happening. It's like I know someone's fighting, but I can't see it because it's so close up and so much is just it's just happening at once. It's like, okay, can we just back it up a little bit? And it's like you can see like there's good stunts going on. You just can't really tell what's making out. But yeah, overall, it's okay story. The villain is the oh my, this is probably the worst MCU villain I've ever seen in the MCU. I was like like that third act is so tropey and cliche. It's like, yeah, I knew that coming from a mile away. Taskmaster is just there. They don't really do anything with his character. It's not really close to his comic book, but he's not that good in the comics either. I don't know that much about him, but he's not that good. But his character in the comics is at least better than what they do with him in the movie. But yeah, he just felt like he was just there, and that main actual villain was just fucking dumb and just, you know, it was bad. But like those first two acts were good. It's just everything in the third act falls apart, and that's what hurts the film. But again, it wasn't gonna be that good because there was no tension there in the first place. There was just it didn't have that big emotional moment. It didn't have that big arc where, oh, we overcome the villain and such. It's just more of series events that happen. But overall, you will enjoy Black Widow. I think you will have a good time. There's great laughs. With Florence's character is like the best part in the film. She takes this whole entire film. She has a lot to do, and she makes fun of the MCU. She makes fun of Black Widow's stance, which is pretty funny. But yeah, overall, it's all right. I mean, I have no problem rewatching this again. And if I was gonna do if I was gonna rewatch the MCU like from beginning to end, I would watch it. I have no problem watching it. There's probably be some because other films I would skip, like Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2. I can't really watch that movie. It's just but in like Black Panther, even I really don't enjoy Black Panther. I find Black Panther very boring. It's not bad. It's just like it's just there. But so yeah, overall, it's a good film. I'm gonna give Black Widow a B minus. I don't know what else to say. I mean, like, again, this is where the MCU stage is starting to go. It's just starting to slowly decrease, and it's already showing. After Endgame with Spider-Man: Far From Home, you can already tell where everything's going. But yeah, overall, I'm really excited for Phase 4, whatever phase we're in. I thought it was like Phase 5 or something, but I think it's Phase 4. But I'm excited because of the multiverse that they're setting up and all this type of stuff. So yeah, let me know what you guys thought of Black Widow. If you guys are able to see it in theaters, I highly recommend it. Don't pay $30 to watch it at home. If you're those people that just, you know, are on their phones and to talk in the movies at the movie theaters, you can stay home. That's fine. I'm okay with that. That took a turn. But yeah, so overall, good film. But I'm glad to be back. I'm gonna get back into reviewing. Maybe not if I can't speak English. Reviewing movies and shows. I do have a game review that I do want to do. So yeah, I'm excited. There's even an unboxing video that I made weeks ago that is in a trailer reaction as well. So those will be finally being put out. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. Check out other content that I've done. And likewise, I'll see you guys in the next review. Bye guys.